see, no destination. Afternoon across the glass, fields unfolding muted green. Telephone poles pass. I bought the cheapest ticket to the ending of the line. No one knows that I am leaving. No one needs to know why. My bag rests on the empty seat. My coat becomes a wall. The station shrinks behind me until it is nothing at all. I have spent too many seasons waiting for my thoughts to change. Today I let the landscape move them out of place. Window seat, no destination. Let the distance do its work. Every mile loosens something I was carrying in words. I am not escaping. I am giving space a chance. Window seat, no destination. Watch the landscape change my mind. No promise at the next stop. No answer down the line. Still, the world keeps opening, one window at a time. A station with no platform roof, a bicycle, a dog. A woman waves at someone through the evening fog. For 1 second I imagine the wave belongs to me. Then the train begins to move and I let it simply be. A river follows beside a silver underneath the rain. It does not keep the bridges, it keeps moving. All the same. Not every passing kindness has to turn into a sign. Some moments only touch us and continue down the line. Window seat, no destination. Let the distance do its work. Every mile loosens something I was carrying in words. I am not escaping. I am giving space a chance. Window seat, no destination. Watch the landscape change my mind. No promise at the next stop. No answer down the line. Still, the world keeps opening, one window at a time. Across the aisle, a student sleeps with music in her ears. A notebook holds a drawing of a house among the trees. The conductor checks my ticket and asks where I will leave. I point toward the printed final stop. He nods and lets me be. Outside, the daylight softens. The fields turn blue and gray. I think of all the places I stayed after I should have changed. Not every road requires a reason at the start. Sometimes motion finds the question hidden underneath the heart. I thought I needed certainty before I could begin. A map, a room, a waiting hand, some proof that I would fit. But no one here expects me. No pass waits at the gate. The freedom is not knowing what the next town has to say. The train enters a tunnel. My reflection fills the pain for several seconds. All I see is someone without a name. Then daylight breaks around me. My face returns to view. Nothing about it looks transformed. Still, it feels more true. Long track, soft rain, one life, changing lanes. No stars and the trees. I still don't know where I am going. I know I needed to leave. The final station approaches. The doors prepare to open. I lift my bag before the train becomes still. The city forgets slowly. Your name stays on the bell. The cafe keeps the corner table where we used to sit till 12. A chalk mark on the pavement survives another rain. The world does not erase us, it rearranges what remains. A taxi crosses empty lanes. The traffic signal hums. The windows hold the evening after everyone has gone. I thought the streets would lose you if I stayed away enough, but memory lives in places that were never built for us. The city forgets slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. The shop becomes another shop. The street outlives the light. I waited for the skyline to remove you from my view. The city kept on changing. Eventually I did too. The city forgets slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. They painted over the cinema where we hid from summer heat. The red doors turned to silver. A pharmacy took its place. The river benches facing a new construction wall. The willow that leaned above it is no longer there at all. I stand beside the railing where your hand once covered mine. The water does not recognize us, it keeps carrying the light. I thought every place remembered the exact shape of our days, but cities hold a million lives. They do not choose which ones to save. The city forgets slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. A shop becomes another shop. The street outlives the light. I waited for the skyline to remove you from my view. The city kept on changing. Eventually I did too. The city forgets slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. The bookstore on the avenue is now a place for clothes. A mirror stands where poetry once gathered on the shelves. I see myself inside it under brighter, colder light. For 1 second I look older. For 1 second I look right. A woman opens the glass door. A bell bell rings overhead. I leave without buying anything and continue down the street. No demolition happens in a single cloud of dust. Even ruins take their time, becoming ordinary ground. A wall stays up for months after the rooms have disappeared. A staircase leads to nowhere. A window frames the air. Then one morning scaffolding comes. The bricks are carried away. People cross the empty space without knowing what once stood there. Maybe that is how the heart heals, not by turning clean and new, but by building other rooms around the ones it once knew. Old street, new sign, one life, outliving time, cold glass, river light, your shadow leaving mine. The city forgets slowly, brick by brick and sign by sign. The cafe changed its tables, the river changed its light. I waited for the skyline to remove you from my view. The city kept on changing, eventually I did too. The city forgets slowly, I no longer need it fast. A road can keep its history without taking me back. The city forgets slowly, so do I, and that is fine. Not every road must disappear to stop feeling like it's yours. The traffic light turns green. I cross the old intersection. Behind me, the city keeps becoming something else. After the pharmacy closes, the green cross keeps blinking on. No one stands behind the counter. Every customer is gone. The shutters cover half the window. The automatic door stays still. Your moths arrive in restless circles, drawn toward the artificial sun. One keeps striking at the glass, falling, rising, trying again. I know that kind of devotion. I once mistook it for love. There was a time I called it courage to remain where I was never held. I kept returning to the brightness and ignored what it revealed. After the pharmacy closes, the light keeps doing its job. It shines without an audience. It asks for nothing back. I have mistaken brightness for a place where I belong. Tonight I watch it from a distance and keep walking on. After the pharmacy closes, beside the curb. The driver lifts one hand. I shake my head and turn away. The rain begins again. A newspaper rolls past my feet. Yesterday across the page. A headline bends beneath the water until the ink begins to fade. Across the road, a bedroom window switches from yellow light to black. The city closes one small door and does not ask to get it back. I used to fear the darkness that arrived when you withdrew. Now my eyes have learned to notice all the shapes the dark can hold. After the pharmacy closes, the light keeps doing its job. It shines without an audience. It asks for nothing back. I have mistaken brightness for a place where I belong. Tonight I watch it from a distance and keep walking on. After the pharmacy closes, the street becomes dark and blue. Not every light defines my eyes. It's meant to lead me through. One moth lands beside the doorway, wings trembling on the stone. For a moment it stops fighting what it cannot make its own. The green cross blinks above it once, twice, and disappears. In the sudden dark, the moth becomes a body, not a need. I stand there long enough to hear the rain enter the drain, long enough to feel the night without translating it as pain. Some lights are only landmarks, someone belongs to glass. Knowing where a door once stood does not mean I have to ask. Green light, cold rain, one wing against the pain. No key, no call, the night does not owe me more. After the pharmacy closes, the green cross fades from view. The street becomes much darker, but my eyes adjust soon. I no longer call the distance something I must overcome. Some lights are only beautiful because we do not touch them. After the pharmacy closes, I leave the corner behind. Nothing follows but the rain and the rhythm of my stride. The moth lifts from the pavement. The sign remains dark. At the next intersection, morning begins somewhere far away. Snow gathers on the shopping carts beside the empty store. White lines disappear beneath what fell the night before. My car is the only breathing in the light. I came here for a reason, now I've forgotten what. A plastic bag moves slowly across the frozen ground. For 1 second it looks living, then the wind lays it back down. The radio clock keeps blinking, a time that isn't right. I do not reach to fix it, nothing needs to match tonight. Parking lot in winter, wide enough to lose a thought. Every space is open, I still don't know where to stop. The world looks less divided when the lines are covered white. Parking lot in winter, teach me how to leave things undefined. No one coming through the snowfall, no headlights turning in. I can stop waiting for a door that never had to open. The store sign turns off slowly, 1 letter at a time. The red goes dark, then yellow, then only half the name still shines. A worker locks the entrance and pulls the hood up tight. She walks toward the bus stop without looking left or right. I watch across the parking lot, leaving 1 thin trail. The snow begins to cover it before she reaches the rail. I thought every path behind us had to stay visible, but some roads become more honest when no one can follow them. Parking lot in winter, wide enough to lose a thought. Every space is open, I still don't know where to stop. The world looks less divided when the lines are covered white. Parking lot in winter, teach me how to leave things undefined. No one coming through the snowfall, no headlights turning in. I can stop waiting for a door that never had to open. I was not waiting for someone, I was waiting to become the kind of person who could sit here and not need anyone to come. I kept rehearsing old arrivals, your coat, your tired face, the way you used to find my car in every crowded place. But tonight there is no crowd, no promise in the snow, only 1 cold empty lot and somewhere else to go. I placed both hands upon the wheel, the leather holds the cold. For once the future does not need to look like what I know. White ground, black sky, 1 breath, no sign. Cold glass, place where life begins. The tires cross the hidden lines. The store disappears behind me. By morning, the snow will cover where I was. Morning through the blinds, draws lines across the bed. One reaches the pillow, one crosses where you slept. Dust turns in the brightness, the room begins to show all the things the night had hidden, and the things I already know. The glass beside the mattress holds a little water still. I watch the light move through it and break against the wall. I am not ready for the whole sky. I am not asking to be healed. Let the day arrive in pieces. Let it show me what is real. Morning through the blinds, coming narrow, coming slow. Don't need the whole day, a little light will do. No sudden revelation, no promise I'll be fine. Only morning through the blinds, one quiet line at a time. Ooh, morning through the blinds, across the walls and cross my hands. I don't need to know the ending to know where I can stand. I hear the upstairs shower, a bicycle bell below. Someone pulls a suitcase through the hallway as they go. The pipes begin their knocking, a kettle starts to sing. The building wakes around me without asking how I feel. I place both feet upon the floor. The wood is cool and real. The body makes a small decision before the mind can speak. The sun does not require my commission to arrive. It enters every opening and finds me still alive. Morning through the blinds, coming narrow, coming slow. I don't need the whole day, a little light will do. No sudden revelation, no promise I'll be fine. Only morning through the blinds, one quiet line at a time. Morning through the blinds, across the walls and cross my hands. I don't need to know the ending to know where I can stand. I open one side of the curtain, not enough to flood the room. The street appears in fragments, a tree, a roof, a passing bus. A woman walks a small dog in a coat too large and red. Two workers lift a ladder from the back of a white van. Nothing waits to change me, no one knows I'm watching still. The ordinary morning makes a place where I can enter. There were nights I feared the daylight because it made the hours clear. Darkness let me disappear. Morning asked me to remain, but light is not an order. It does not pull or demand. It only falls rolls across the room and waits for me to stand. So I fold the blanket slowly, I carry the glass away, I leave the window open to the unfinished day. No triumph in the movement, no music from above, only one small body choosing not to hide. Thin light, cool floor, one hand on the door. No plan, no sign, just morning making lines. Morning through the blinds, coming narrow, coming slow. I don't need the whole day, a little light will do. No sudden revelation, no promise I'll be fine. Only morning through the blinds, one quiet line at a time. Morning through the blinds, reach the places night once held. I am not completely ready, but I am here to meet myself. Morning through the blinds, leave the window soft and bright. I don't need to love the whole day, I only need to enter it. The kettle stops singing, the hallway becomes quiet. I open the door and step across the light. A small fire in the kitchen, blue beneath the pan. Butter melts in yellow circles, morning finds my hands. I cut an apple badly, one side falls too thin. The radio says traffic, the rain begins again. The kettle shakes before it sings, the window gathers steam. For once I let the morning be smaller than I dreamed. I am not rebuilding everything, I am not starting new. I am only standing long enough to make it halfway through. Small fire in the kitchen, keep the cold outside. I'm not fixing all my life, I'm only making breakfast. One plate, one chair, one window turning bright. Small fire in the kitchen, hold me in this life. No promise in the flame, no message in the heat. Still something in me answers when I place the food to eat. There were days I fed on silence, because eating felt too loud. Days I left the curtains closed and slept beneath the clouds. Today the bread is burning, the smoke alarm complains. I wave a towel beneath it and start laughing in the rain. The sound surprises me so deeply, stop and lean against the sink. I had forgotten laughter could arrive before I think. Nothing here is graceful, nothing here is planned. Still the spoon is warm and the cup fits in my hand. Small fire in the kitchen, keep the cold outside. sending me answers when I place the food to eat. Recovery is not a doorway opening all at once. It is water reaching boiling. It is choosing not to run. It is finding one clean fork beneath the dishes in the rack. It is tasting something simple and feeling hunger coming back. The rain softens on the rooftop. A car door shuts below. The whole world keeps on moving without needing me to know. I sit beside the window with the burnt edge of the bread. The room is not transformed, still I am here inside it. Blue flame, warm plate, one breath, no weight, thin rain, soft chair, my hand still here. Small fire in the kitchen, keep the morning near. I'm not becoming fearless, I am simply staying here. One plate, one chair, one window full of light. Small fire in the kitchen, hold me in this life. No promise in the flame, no answer in the heat. Still I finish what I made and leave nothing on the plate. The burner clicks to silence. The rain moves down the glass. I wash the cup slowly and leave it there to dry. The last bus bends the corner with rain across its skin. Headlights sweep the shelter, then disappear again. My shoes are filling slowly. The timetable is torn. Someone wrote a phone number where the final route was drawn. A paper cup lies sideways, collecting drops beneath. The city smells like wet stone and tired gasoline. I used to call this waiting a reason not to choose. Tonight the doors are opening. There is nothing left to prove. Last bus through the rain, take me somewhere without a name. Past the windows, past the signs, past the version of me that waited all night. No grand escape, no final scene, just wet streets under yellow beams. Last bus through the rain, carry what I cannot explain. The child sleeps beside me with headphones in one hand. His mother watches traffic like she understands. The driver hums a melody too low to recognize. The city moves in fragments across the window glass. We pass the old pharmacy, the restaurant we knew. For one brief second, the whole street disappears behind the rain. Last bus through the rain, take me somewhere without a name. Past the windows, past the signs, past the version of me that waited all night. No grand escape, no final scene, just wet streets under yellow beams. Last bus through the rain, carry what I cannot explain. Every stop removes a little weight I could not see. Not because the road forgives me, but because it keeps on leaving. A stranger pulls the cord, a small red light appears. The doors release a breath of cold. No one asks why I am here. I thought moving on was louder, a final word, a closing door. Sometimes it is choosing not to miss your stop once more. Last bus through the rain, I am not arriving the same. Past your street, past the river line, past every promise that outlived its time. No grand escape, no victory, just one empty seat beside me. Last bus through the rain, leave the old night where it came. The rain follows the window, the city falls behind. When the doors open, I step into another light. A light left on in the house across the street. Every other window dark, one square of amber heat. I wonder who is waiting, who forgot to turn it off, who is reading at the table, who is trying not to stop. The curtains move behind it, a shadow crosses once, then nothing but the yellow light remains above the road. I do not know their story, they do not know my name. Still the street feels less abandoned, because the light remains. A light left on can change the whole block. One small sign of someone still awake beneath the dark. No promise in the window, no message meant for me. Still, a light left on makes the night less empty. A light left on, soft against the blue. Sometimes what saves a stranger was never meant to. I reach my own front doorway and pause before the key. For months I entered darkness, cause darkness felt like me. I knew the shape of every chair, the corner of the bed. I crossed the room without a lamp and carried night instead. The silence had become familiar, almost gentle in its way. It never asked me questions, it never asked me to stay awake. But comfort is not always kindness, sometimes it only passers-by. For one brief second they look up toward my window light. Perhaps we keep a light, not only for ourselves. Perhaps a stranger needs it from somewhere else. Perhaps the person walking beneath the winter rain needs one quiet square of gold to cross the street again. No rescue and no answer, no hand reaching through the glass. Only proof that somewhere the darkness does not last. I look across the road once more. The other light goes out. For the first time my own window is the brightest on the block. One lamp, one room, gold light cutting through. No call, no sign. Still awake, still a light left on can change the whole block. One small sign of someone still awake beneath the dark. No promise in the window, no message meant for me. Still a light left on makes the night less empty. A light left on, smaller against the blue. Sometimes what saves a stranger was never meant to. A light left on, warm beside the rain. I leave mine by the window until morning comes again. The street becomes quiet, the corner lamp stays warm. Somewhere below, someone looks up. No signal in the mountains, one bar then none at all. Your message stops loading halfway through the final line. The map becomes a blank page, the clock forgets the zone. For the first time in a long time, I cannot be reached. The screen reflects the windshield, my face beneath the sky. I tap the same small corner, as if the bars might rise. The silence feels suspicious until the birds begin. Then every missing notification loosens from my skin. No signal, still alive, no blue light in my eyes. The world keeps moving without asking me to reply. No signal, still alive, my heartbeat stays online. I thought connection made me real, I was real the whole time. No signal, nothing wrong, the road keeps carrying on. I do not disappear just because the bars are gone. I pull beside a hillside where the grass reaches the door. Wind moves through the yellow stems like water toward signal still alive. No blue light in my eyes. The world keeps moving without asking me to reply. No signal still alive. My heartbeat stays online. I thought connection made me real. I was real the whole time. No signal, nothing wrong. The road keeps carrying on. I do not disappear just because the bars are gone. By sunset, the battery falls slowly into red. The sky expands above me with no ceiling overhead. A hawk turns near the ridge line. The valley darkens blue. For once there is no photograph between the moment and the view. I think of all the evenings I gave away to waiting, watching three small dots appear then vanish with a saying. Tonight there are no dots, no answer to predict, only wind across the open road and everything that is. I believe being remembered was the proof that I existed, that every feeling needed someone else to witness it. I measured all my hours by the messages they held. A quiet phone became a mirror showing how alone I felt. The mountain does not know me, the river does not care. Still the storms remain beneath me, still my lungs keep taking air. I place the phone inside the glove box, the evening turns immense. Nothing needs a password, nothing asks where I have been. No bars, no name, no light inside the frame. Cold wind, white sky, one pulse, still alive. No signal, still alive. No blue light in my eyes. The world kept moving and I did not fall behind. No signal, still alive. No signal, still. My heartbeat kept its time. I thought connection made me real. I was real the whole time. No signal, nothing lost. The silence had no cost. I do not need a witness to know how far I've come. When the phone turns on again, 30 messages arrive. I answer only 5. Then I place it face down and watch the road. Dust in the projector light drifts above the empty seats. An old film plays without its sound, flickering through broken scenes. A woman turns beneath the rain. A man removes his hat. Their mouths form words no speaker in the building can bring back. The velvet curtains hold their color only where the light can reach. The rest is faded into brown along the edges of the screen. watched the ending twice. Still he leaves the projector running for the dust to cross the light. I stay until the credits fade, and every name has passed. The final song grows thinner, then the screen turns white at last. Nothing lasts inside the picture. Every face becomes a frame. Every moment burns for seconds, then releases its own name. A light remembers how to travel through the damage and the grain. It crosses every broken image without asking it to change. Maybe healing is not becoming someone brighter than before. Maybe it is standing where the light can find you once more. White screen, quiet room, old light cutting through. No crowd, no applause, still here, still enough. Dust in the projector light turns slowly in the beam. What looked like empty air was full of things unseen. Maybe I was never missing. Maybe I was waiting there. Dust in the projector light, teach me how to take up air. I do not need to shine forever. I do not need the perfect scene. One true light across the darkness is enough to make me seen. The projector stops turning, the room returns to black for a moment. Silver dust remains inside my eyes. Plastic flowers in June stand outside the diner door, red beneath the sunlight, never needing water anymore. Someone tied a yellow ribbon to the handle of the gate. It is faded, almost colorless, but no one takes it away. The afternoon lies heavy on the metal chairs and glass. A fire moves round the sugar jar. 3 slow cars go past. I used to wanna love like that, untouched by window weather, bright enough to fool the eye, unchanged enough to last forever. Plastic flowers in June, beautiful beyond belief, made to look alive without the trouble of the leaves. I once wanted love like that, unchanging, clean and short. Now I choose the living garden, even knowing it won't endure. Plastic flowers in June. You never bend or bruise, but nothing that can never fade can teach me how to lose. Behind the diner window, a waitress fills a vase. Real daisies lean unevenly and spill across the base. One stem has nearly broken, one petal touches down. The water holds a little dirt, the glass wears a cloudy crown. She trims the ends with kitchen shears and turns in June. Beautiful beyond belief, made to look alive without the trouble of the leaves. I once wanted love like that, unchanging, clean and sure. Now I choose the living garden, even knowing it won't endure. Plastic flowers in June. You never bend or bruise, but nothing that can never fade can teach me how to lose. By evening, one white daisy has fallen to the floor. Its petals fall beneath the chair. No one notices anymore. I pick it up and hold it between my finger and my thumb. Its center still smells faintly green, though half its color has gone. Outside, the plastic roses remain perfectly arranged. They have survived the heat all day because they cannot change. Perfection never breathes, it only keeps its pose. It never leans toward morning, it never closes when it grows cold. Give me something temporary with a season in its bones, something brave enough to open without knowing what comes after. Give me color that can soften hands that tremble when they stay. A love that does not promise forever, but is honest for the day. I no longer need protection from every possible end. The heart was never made of plastic, it was made to bloom and bend. Warm glass, falling white, one flower, ending right, red leaves that never move, one life I choose. Plastic flowers in June, keep your everlasting red. I will take the fragile bloom that knows the summer ends. I no longer wanna love too perfect to be true. Give me roots, give me weather, give me something I can lose. Plastic flowers in June, you remain while seasons move. But the daisy on the diner floor was more alive than you. The waitress changes the water. The evening cools the glass outside. The plastic flowers stay perfect inside. The living ones lean toward the light. My balcony faces a brick wall, 3 meters from the rail. No mountains in the distance, no boats with silver sails. Only laundry from the next floor, a cracked ceramic pot, and sunlight for 11 minutes in the same uneven spot. I bring one chair outside before the shadow reaches noon. The city breeze between the buildings like a half-remembered tune. For years I thought a better life was somewhere I could see, beyond the roofs, beyond the traffic, far Basil records every Sunday afternoon. I never learned his language, but I know when the chorus comes, a child laughs behind the wall. A spoon falls somewhere below the building, holds 1,000 lives I will never fully know. Maybe beauty is not distance, maybe it is learning how to notice what keeps opening inside the place you are right now. Balcony without a view, you still give the sky a doorway. I cannot see the whole world, but I can feel the air change. A small one lifts the curtain, a pigeon crosses blue. Balcony without a view, there is still a way through. No ocean on the horizon, no sunset made for two. Still the light finds this small corner, still the morning reaches through. Last year I kept a suitcase beneath the bed half packed. I thought leaving was the only way to take my own life back. I studied distant photographs, white beaches, open roads, and missed the basil growing in the rusted coffee tin. One evening rain came sideways and covered half the floor. I stood beneath the narrow roof and did not wish for more. The brick wall turned a deeper red, the leaves released their scent. For one brief minute, every place I wanted to be was where I stood. One chair, one wall, a patch of sun, not white at all. Warm wind, green leaves, a little room to breathe. Balcony without a view, keep your narrow piece of day. I have spent too long believing beauty must be far away. A small one lifts the curtain, the evening turns to blue. Balcony without a view, you have changed the way I look. No ocean on the horizon, no perfect avenue, still the world comes close enough when I step outside to meet it. The record ends next door, the basil moves beneath the wind. I leave the balcony door open and let the evening in. Paper stars above the mattress, silver thread and masking tape. Every time the heater started, the smallest planet shook in place. We made a sky from nothing because the ceiling looked too bare. You called it temporary, I pretended not to care. A crooked moon above the doorway, sat and leaning toward the wall. None of it looked like the heavens, but at night it held us all. We never owned the floor beneath us, we never knew how long we had. Still those handmade constellations made Stars kept turning overhead, as if nothing had been spent. I thought the room would lose its meaning when your suitcase left the floor. Instead it learned another silence and held a different kind of mourning. Paper stars in a rented room, turning in the afternoon. Cheap little heavens, handmade light, keeping me company at night. We could not own the walls or view, but for a while the sky was ours too. Paper stars in a rented room, some small worlds and too soon. One morning in September, the final thread gave way. A paper constellation landed where you used to lay. I held the moon between my fingers. The silver paint had cracked. For once I did not read the damage as a reason to go back. I did not hang it up again, I did not throw it out. I placed it in the bottom drawer with the things I understand now. Not every fragile thing is broken, not every ending makes it false. Some skies are only meant to shelter one small season of our lives. Paper stars in a rented room, you were never meant to last. Still you made the ceiling wider, still you changed the dark. We could not keep the walls or view, we could not keep the people we once knew. Paper stars in a rented room, I am grateful you came loose. Paper stars in a rented room, faded silver, softened blue. You did not need to stay forever to make the night feel new. The ceiling is empty now, the morning reaches every corner. Inside the drawer, a paper moon keeps still. Under the apartment glow, under the apartment glow, under the apartment glow. Windows stack like little screens. Someone dances in a kitchen, someone waters something green. On the fourth floor, two silhouettes argue without sound. Then one light goes dark and one shadow sits down. A television flickers blue behind a half-closed blind. A woman folds a tiny shirt and checks the time. From the sidewalk, every life looks simple in the frame, but every room has weather, every window holds a name. Under the apartment glow, every room contains a weather. Someone falls apart alone, was darker than the rest. For months I kept it that way, I entered without light. I thought the dark would ask less from the person I became at night. Tonight I pause beneath it, my key is in my hand. A delivery bike crosses and disappears beyond the corner. Home is not the absence of every difficult thing, it is hearing your own footsteps when you turn the key. It is knowing which floorboard speaks beside the bed, which pipe knocks before midnight, which window holds the rain. I climb the stairs instead of waiting for the elevator down. Every landing lifts the city farther from the ground. Inside the room is quiet, the silence does not accuse. I cross toward the corner lamp and switch it on. One key, one room, one lamp, cutting through. Warm wall, night street, my shadow next to me. Under the apartment glow, I see my window from below. One small square among the others, still it is mine to go home to. Someone falls asleep beside me, someone wakes before the light. Under the apartment glow, we are all surviving night. No one sees the whole story, no one has to understand. Still I leave one lamp beside the window, like a quiet open hand. Under the apartment glow, my room no longer looks alone. A little light across the city is enough to lead me home. I close the curtains halfway, the lamp stays on. From the street below, my window joins the others. Home is a sound, the kettle before it sings, the floorboard by the hallway, the radiator settling, the key inside the lock, rain moving through the drain, the neighbor's television behind the bedroom wall again. A spoon against a coffee cup, a coat placed on a chair, the low and ordinary proof that someone has been there. I search for home that held the shape you left. Objects I mistook for proof that I had nothing else. But the room tone kept on breathing. The pipes continued on. The whole world held its small refrain. Long after you were gone. Maybe home is not where nothing ever leaves. Maybe home is where the body finally learns to breathe. Maybe home is not a person promising to remain. Maybe it is knowing you can lose and live again. A door closes behind me. The lock turns once, then still. The kettle starts its trembling. Rain gathers on the sill. No choir rises through the ceiling. No voice announces what I found. Only one familiar silence, holding every little sigh. One key, one light, rain moving through the night. One chair, one room, a kettle almost in tune. Low breath, warm ground. I am here, I know the sound. Home is a sound I carry without knowing. Not a street, not a room, not a place I had been going. A low and steady rhythm under everything I found. After all the doors I entered, home became a sound. Home is a sound, soft and perfect flow. It does not ask for answers. It does not need to know. Every road grows silent. Every distant light goes down. I close the door behind me and recognize the sound. The kettle begins singing. Morning fills the room. The floorboard answers softly. I am home. Your shoes stay by the doorway. Toes turn toward the hall, as though they knew before we did you would not stay at all. For weeks I stepped around them like a sleeping animal, careful not to wake what had already disappeared. The leather held the shade of every road you used to take. Dust gathered on the laces. Nothing else appeared to change. I thought absence had a body. I thought grief could guard a room. So I left the entrance crowded with the outline left by you. Shoes by the door, empty as a promise, keeping the shape of someone who has gone. I thought the floor would lose you if I moved them from their place, but leather loses memory, and even shadows change. Shoes by the door, you do not have to wait. No one is returning just because you face the gate. When to turn to torn sleeve, 100 quiet objects. Someone had decided they could leave. I placed your shoes beside them and almost took them back. Then footsteps crossed the lobby and the moment simply passed. Maybe someone else will wear them through streets I'll never see. Maybe they will learn new corners that have nothing to do with me. Clear floor, open door, no shape there anymore. One key, one hand, a little room to stand. Shoes by the door, the entrance is empty. Nothing guards the hallway, nothing blocks the light. I thought moving them would erase you, it only changed the room. The past remained behind me, but it no longer wore your shoes. Shoes by the door, you have found another way. I closed the door without you and walk into the day. The hook holds no coat, the floor holds no shadow. For the first time, the doorway belongs to morning. Static on the radio between two late night songs. A voice begins to surface, then the highway pulls it gone. Red towers blink beyond the fields. The moves it slow and thin. The signal fades to silver noise and slowly gathers in. I used to turn the dial fast, afraid of empty air. Tonight I leave the noise alone and keep my breathing there. Not every broken frequency is asking to be healed. Some things only pass through us to prove that we can feel. Static on the radio, say nothing, say it slow. Not every fading frequency needs somewhere else to go. There is music in the missing rhythm in the space. music in the missing rhythm in the space. Static on the radio. Blur the edges of this place. I do not need a clear transmission to know the road is real. Static on the radio. Leave a little room to feel. For miles the signal disappears. The speakers breathe in white. The road becomes a ribbon held loosely by the night. No chorus tells me what to do. No voice predicts the end. Only ties against the asphalt and the engine settling in. Then one small station enters from a town I've never seen. A woman sings a language I cannot understand. Still the ache inside of ours feels familiar in my chest. I do not need the meaning to know when something rests. Low hum, long road, no map. I know. Thin moon, cold glass, one song moving past. Static on the radio. Stay with me between. You are not an empty signal. You are everything unseen. There is music in the distance, comfort in the fade. Static on the radio. Soften what I could not say. I do not need a perfect ending or a voice to lead me home. Static on the radio. Teach me how to drive alone. The station disappears. The road keeps opening. Far behind me, the old song loses signal. Two in the morning, the laundromat glows. Blue through the window, white on the clothes. A woman folds silence into a clean square. I watch from the sidewalk like I belong there. The city is quiet without being kind. For once I don't ask it to change what's behind. Neon window at 2 a.m. Hold the street together again. Nothing is calling my name. Nothing is asking me to stay. Still in the pale fluorescent light. Maybe life comes back quietly when no one gets it right. A door opens behind me, one that crosses the street. For one brief second, the whole night feels complete.
Motel ice machine shakes behind the stairs. Room 11 flickers, no one answers there. A highway sign keeps changing, red to green to red. I carry the plastic bucket down the hallway to my bed. The carpet smells like winter, smoking something sweet. A truck pulls from the parking lot and disappears beyond the trees. No one knows me in this town. Message waits unopened beneath the clock beside the bed. I turn the screen face downward and listen to the traffic instead. I thought silence meant an answer had been taken from my hands. Tonight it sounds like distant tires crossing unfamiliar land.
rules, no final line to send. Only one small room where the night does not pretend. Red sign, thin wall, one coat on the chair, cold hands, low light, no one waiting there. Motel ice machine, keep your uneven rhythm. This temporary room has given me enough to live in. Cold against the plastic, clear water by the dawn. Some things do not leave us, they simply lose their form. Motel ice machine, the highway starts to wake. I came here carrying everything, I leave with what I choose to take. Morning touches the curtains, the bucket is clear water. I close the door behind me and return the key. Your coat stayed hanging 3 days after you left. One shoulder bent inward, the other holding its breath. A receipt in the pocket, train time and name. Nothing worth keeping, nothing quite the same. The hallway light trembled whenever the elevator moved. I listened for your footsteps, though I already knew. I thought goodbye would enter like thunder through the glass. Instead it crossed the room so quietly, I let it pass. Quiet things we leave behind, never asked to be remembered. A cup, a key, a faded line, a room returning to December. I thought goodbye would sound like thunder, doors and broken glass.
They wait beneath